Hello everyone and welcome to another video which will be the last video of this series. In this video we will be adding Cisco and Nokia images to the EVNG. As you know, in the previous series what we did, we installed all this VMs, EVNG, runner, Ubuntu, controller VM and many other things. We make the bridges, making them communicate. Now our goal is to add the nodes inside this EVNG so it can communicate with other, like for example with the runner machine in future when we'll be doing CI/CD pipeline, or even it can communicate with the controller VM for SDN. But this will be a simple video. We'll be just adding the images. So let's start with the Nokia image one. First of all, what you need to do, you need to go on to this folder and you need to create this folder, whatever your version is. In this case it's 23, but maybe I will be using 22. And then you will be creating symbolic links. Why you are creating a symbolic link? Because with this help of this, you don't have to create, don't need to copy the QCO file separately for the control plane and for the line cards. That is the reason, because we will be adding the Nokia image in a distributed mode. What is distributed mode? You means the control plane cards are deployed separately and the line cards are deployed separately, and then they are linked together with the help of the switch fabric link. While in the other, if you do the Cisco iOS or the other one, it's all integrated, all in one, everything. So, and once you do create the symbolic link, and you need to fix the permission. Then this is a guest fish, which is used for the updating or manipulation of the disk image and file, and then you will make it initialize the session. And then you can, for the license, you need to update the license definitely, and then you will what you see, you can also verify, change the BOF parameters. Again you will fix the permissions, then you will add the node, you will add the CPM, you will add the IUM card, and then you will link it, you will give the license path, and this is all we have to do in the Nokia image. So let's go. We will go first here on this directory where we were. Okay, CD, OPT, Unit Lab, LS, add-ons, schema, Q, LS, and I will make the directory. What is the directory name? I will create this directory. Where it is, I will make this directory. This is the, now I will go on to this directory. Nothing is there, right? I need to copy the QCO file. I will go here, refresh. You see here is a TMOS, and here is my image. As per the EVNG requirement, its name should not be this sros-vsr.qco. It should be hda.qcosw2. So we are going to change it name first. All is mentioned here. We are going with this one. So right now we just create the directory, and now we are copying the file. Once the files are copied, what we will do, we will create a symbolic link. First we will create the symbolic link for this one, for the CPM, and then we will create the symbolic link for IOM, and thus it is attached to, and sorry, I forgot to move SROS to HDA.QCOW2. Here you go. Now the name is changed. I need to also give the permissions. You can do it later on also. And next step which I will start the guest. As we told you that we need to attach the image. In this step we are adding the image to it. Add-ons, QMO, TMOS, 22, HTA. Sorry, it should be -A. Now it's ready. Now I need to initiate the session. I will click run. Now I can also see what are the devices. Now I will mount this device, mount/DEV. Usually it is SDA is number 1. And where I want to mount? Okay, I will say mount here. Oh, sorry. Now it's mounted. I can see ls/. Here are the directories. You see all the files here. But you see there is no license file. There are 2 ways to license file, multiple ways, not 1 way, 3 way. I can create a license file here and I can put it here, or either I just boot it, and then once it's booted, as we did remember in the VSR in the previous videos, when we were doing the controller, we rebooted the image and later on we add the license. Third way is that you copy onto the FTP server license file, and during the booting it will load up you give the license path of that FTP, and the file will be downloaded onto your router. So what I will do, first of all, with the help of the touch command, I will create the file name touchlicense.txt. But where I should give the root path. License spelling is correct. Now if I do the ls command, you can see the license.txt. Now what I am going to do, I am going to paste, oh sorry, not this. I am going to insert the license here. Okay, now the license I have inserted it, and now I can also check also. For example, I can do cat pov.cfg. There is nothing. I can also edit here. It's not necessary to edit here, but I will just show for you guys via E. Enter license dash file cf3 backslash license.txt, the one which we just created. And then okay, it's there. Now I will do exit and I will fix the permission. So I will again go to this command and enter. Now it's edit. I will go into the Eve. I will create a new lab. Let's say DevNet lab. Okay, I'm going to do what? First of all, I will create network, and I am going to give its name invent, and I am going to give this cloud 1. Remember, In the topology, we created this in-band bridge where it is. This is bind to the first port. So I am giving to cloud 1. Now the second port, I will give network again, and I will give trunk. And I will give it to cloud 2. Why cloud 2? If I will go back again to the topology, then we create another. We have three interfaces, right? This is for the management, cloud 0. The second port on the eve, VNIC 1, you can say. This is in-band, and the last VNIC is the trunk bridge. Okay, so that's why I created just in advance. Now my aim is to add the nodes, and 7750, you can see here it is. I will give the CPU should be 2. It should be 4096. Ethernet port is fine. I can give 192, 168 dot, but I'm not connecting anything right now. So to the outbound cloud, but you can give it anything. Chases you can give, for example, here I choose what I give it here. Same thing, you can give the MAC address. Here what I was talking about, that even you can have the FTP server and you can give the path to it. But here we already created virtue, and then QMO option should be this one. Okay. Done. Save. This is CPM is done. And now if you see here, we have done this first step. We did it already. We created the symbolic link. We have already copy. We made it to HDA, and then we fix the permission. Then we do the guest fish, attach the image, and then we initialize the guest fish session. Once it is done, we change the license and the BOF CFG file. This was optional. We can do after the boot also, but we did it just for the demonstration purpose. Then we fix the permission. We add the CPM, this line and this thing. And now we are going to add the step number 10. Here you go. 7750 IOM. This is sufficient. And what else I need to give? This line. And also I will change it here. You can add multiple MDAs, like here it's already added, but I'm going to give only one MDA. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect this router to first port, to second port, and I'm going to connect to the switching fabric port. And right now we are going to start, and I will take the control. Oh, I'm sorry, I did not do it on the Firefox. We have to wait a lot. Okay, you can see now it's loaded. These were all the messages. It took a long time. And now I will do configure, not this one, configure port. No, first of all, I need to, because if I do, nothing is there, right? show port, nothing is there. So I need to equip the card first, and there's no SFM card. Okay, I just configure the SFM type, and then I create the card, and this is the MDA type which we have done it before. Okay. And you can see it here. Port 111, Ethernet, mode, hybrid, Ethernet, encapsulation, .1Q, no shut, back, 2, mode, hybrid, Ethernet, encapsulation, .1Q, no shut. Okay, now we have these two ports. Bar unshut, the first port will be connected to the in band. So configure router interface in band. Okay. So in-band, remember the in-band bridge is already assigned to VLAN 10. So that is the reason we are giving 0. While this is VLAN 1 port number 2, this bridge, this trunk bridge is assigned, it can accept any VLAN. So we are giving it 20 VLAN. But this in-band is already assigned to, sorry, this one. This bridge is already assigned to VLAN number 10. That is the reason we are. And remember, if I go back here and if I go open another session, no, it's not reachable. Yes, reachable. Okay. This is the router controller. In the previous labs, we did it. This installation of the VSR. If you haven't watched, you can watch it there. Show router interface. You can see here it's already I will ping it 10.244.10.201. You can see now it's working. And if I do 20, what is happening now? Let's go back to the diagram. I have two nodes here working. No, not here. Sorry. Here on EVNG, I have two nodes. One and sorry, two ports. One is assigned to VLAN number 10 and the other one is assigned to 20. This 10 VLAN is assigned to actually the bridge, while the port number 2 is tagged with the 20. Why? Because it's going to the trunk bridge. This is the trunk bridge. So, oh, so happening this one it is communicating with the for the this VLAN number 10. It is communicating from to here directly. But if it is VLAN 20, it will go to this way and will go to this way. Again, I will do it for EUNG. It will directly go from here to here. While on the other hand, this EUNG will go to this way, and this way. Actually, I should not draw from there. I should draw from here, this way. This IP is what? 10.244.20.21. Go back to topology. So this is how now I am communicating to this cloud, right? Similarly, when we will have the runner machine, what will happen? We will be doing code here on this our laptop, on this laptop, and it will be deployed here. Staging will be done here, but execution with the help of the CIDC pipeline will be done here, and this machine will communicate with the EMG nodes. All right. So this is the reason. Everything is working for, I believe, I hope it's clear for the Nokia image. Okay, now the Nokia is added. We are going to now add the Cisco vIOS. They are very straightforward. We'll just go to this QMO directory again, and we will create this directory. And once we create the directory, we will copy the QQ file. And once the QQ file is copied, we'll fix the permission, and then we are going to add the node. It's very easy. Now let's go to the PTC add-ons, QMO, ls. You see it's already there. Nothing is there. I am going to move it. Move what? The image. And I'm going to rename it to this virtue, because this is the requirement for the Eve to make it work. I have to also make the fixed permission, which is this step here. Third step, enter. And then I'm going to go node, add node, Cisco. Router, 4 port is fine. I'm going to add now. I will add run. Click it. We have to wait for some time. Okay, put it now. And you see it took a long time. Enter no. Okay, those are down. Your interface G0/0. And you can give the IP address anything, and it will work. So basic version. So this one was quite simple. Now next is we will go for the CSR 1000V. Okay, Now we will add this CSR 1000V. The steps are almost similar. You need to download the QCO file, and similarly you need to convert this file name to this one. Folder can be anything, but this is very important. Okay, I have already created the folder ls. Sorry, you can see where it is. Here you go. I will go here in this directory. Nothing is different, right? I will go here, copy this virtual file from here to here. Give it a few seconds. Done. Now we will go on fixed permissions. This is done. Node, Cisco, what was it? 1000V. It should be 4096. You can change it to virtual, and then no need to change here. CPU should be 2. Save. And then start. Very simple. We have to wait for some time. Okay, now it is put it. You see, it took a long time to get put it. Show interface brief. Inter I think this is not the command. 3, 4. Okay, it's still the same show IP interface brief. And so it's all working now. Okay, it's working. Okay. Okay, so now we are going to add the Nexus 9000V. Almost the steps are same, but later on it will change a little bit. So as we did in other steps, we have to go again in the same directory. Actually, I am already here. cd ls pwd, it's the same directory. Agreed. And I have already created this directory, so I don't need to go. Nothing is there, right? Sorry. What was this thing? Go there, and in this case, the file name should be sata.qcw. It should be different in order to work the Nexus. This is again the requirement of the EVNG. All right, so let's down upload it. I will go into Nexus images where I have downloaded it. You can find all those images from the internet. Okay, I will drag it this one. It will take half a minute, 45 seconds. Okay, now as per this, I need to fix the permission. I will go on the step number 3. And I will now add the node, and during boot I need to select this one. Let's go back to the EVG node, Cisco. I will go which one? Already you see is blue. And I will just save it. It need 2 GB and 8 GB RAM and 2 CPU in order to work. Save. Nexus operating system is there. Start. Um, we have to wait. It will take a long time, around 40 minutes or 30 to 40 minutes, because big image. Okay, so where we were, we have done this one, copy, fix permission, and now it's during the boot, this message is arrived. System is not fully online and skip pop. And we have to click, you see, this took a long time. And we will select yes. Continue with the normal setup. Basically, now it is disabling the auto provisioning. Yes. Do you want to enforce secure password? No. I will give admin and admin. Do you like to add the no? Actually, it should be no. Yeah. Because I want to do manual configuration. We'll take again admin, admin. Now it's login here. So this step is done. What we did until now, we copy the image, we rename it to this, we fix the permission, we boot up, and we select yes, and then we enforce the password no, and we give the password and also no. Now I need to check the boot environment. You see, no boot variables is set on the next reload. So if I boot it, it will not be booted. So I need to fix the uh, booting variable. How I am going to do it? First of all, I need to do dir boot flash. And here is the file name. So what I am going to do, I am going to give this name on the 7th. I will go into the global mode, config T, and boot Nexus OS, and what was the boot flash? And boot flash is this. What is the file name? So this is the file name, and I will enter, and it will take some time, and it will give this message performing. And then once it's done, I will save the configuration. So on the next reboot, it's booted easily without any. Okay, as you can see here, it's all done, and we are all done till this step. We can do the copy, run start. Now, if you do the show boot, you can see this is fixed. And we do the show version, it's all okay. So even if we do now the reload, it will be fine. Okay, thank you very much for watching. So today we learned all the images, uh, that how we can add different Nokia Cisco images, and which finish this series. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.